The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything. Instead, in every situation, with prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, tell your request unto God. And the peace that surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. Okay? Philippians 4:6. Be careful for nothing. Be careful. Anxious about. Take thought. Take thought. For nothing. For nothing. But in everything, the whole. Take thought for nothing, but in the whole. By prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Shall keep your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ. Shall keep to mount guard your mind. Perception. The marriage supper of the Lamb. The testimony of Jesus. Worship God, for the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Prediction. See, this can only work here on earth, because everything has already been done in the Most High. So here we have it. Testimony of Jesus, worship God. Okay? It is the spirit of prophecy. The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them, a mass of persons, especially regularly organized for war, appointed time. Appointed time. It's a pretty big deal. Waiting upon. See, a host is waiting upon. A host is an appointed time. Okay. So it's a pretty big deal if you have already risen and sat with Jesus Christ. Because you no longer have an appointed time. Everything is already done. Because on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made and rested. And if you want to lean into thinking that this is just God's then you don't understand the decree that went forth from God, making everything happen the way that it did. And this is a really big deal here. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? See, this had already happened, as we already went over here in Genesis 2, right? It's just a representation of why hast thou forsaken me? See, Satan was cast out of heaven and taken to hell by this man called Jesus Christ and the spirit which operated in him from the very beginning. So if you weren't okay with creation being created in the first 6 days, you weren't okay with any of how that went, then you're dead. So basically, if you're not okay with anything being the way that it is or ever has been, then you're going to cause yourself some serious, serious problems. Okay? That's why the beast rose up out of the sea and it had blasphemies all over it and speaking mouths of blasphemy and all types of stuff. If you're not okay with anything being the way that it is, exactly the way that it is, then that's what sin is. That is iniquity. Okay? And if you are, then you rest in God's will and you're saved. That is salvation.